This is a new addition to the workshop. The serial number, from what I can make out here, is 1380, and it's a 5. I think that's the model number or the release number or something. Anyway, it's a Perfecto shaper, as you can see there. Quite a nice little machine. Let's put it up. Right, this little Perfecto shaper is a recent addition to the workshop. I've got to make a stand for it and put a motor and everything on it. I don't have anything like that at the moment. So it's got, let's just measure it actually. Not quite sure what that is. So if I go from, say, there, which is 3/4 of 20 mil, let's go in metric. Right, it's got a reach of about 75 millimeters. 75 millimeters. This is obviously all controlled by the arm. I noticed there's some adjustment on this arm. Now I don't know if that makes the reach any longer. Shall we try it? Let's try it. Right, find a spanner that fits. That's near enough, I think. No, it's not. Right, if we set the arm there, let's see what that does. Not really sure what that does, whether that increases or... yes, it does. It increases the throw, but within the limitations of that. So I'll just slacken that off again. Obviously it can only go so far, which is about there, I would say. And if we come out just a touch on that, yeah, right, that's at its extreme. So if I measure that now, we've got 10 millimeters there. Well, actually the maximum is about 90 millimeters. It's got about a 90 millimeters, which is quite useful when you consider most of what I do is probably less than 100 millimeters, so it's going to be pretty useful actually as a little shaper. I've never used a shaper before, so I don't really know whether I'll get much use out of it or not. I don't see why not. It's a nice little tool. Got to make a stand for it, fix a motor up, get some belts, get it geared up, etc. Clapper's a bit sticky, so need to sort that out. I'm going to take all of this off and clean all that up obviously, and I'll clean all of the paintwork and everything up. Now it's got an auto feed on it as well. Let's take it around the other side for that. Right, this is the auto feed, which moves it backwards and forwards that way, and to engage that you put that in, and what that does, I'm not sure if you can see, yeah you can, yeah, there's a little wheel in there there's a little pin that comes down from that, so on every rotation it well, it's meant to jump over the wheel, so it's obviously a bit sticky. That's what it does, look. And then it moves that, and then you can see that jumping up and down, and then it moves it again. But it obviously needs sorting out, because at the moment it's just going backwards and forwards. It's not working properly. The tension somewhere needs adjusting. So, and that's the auto feed on the y-axis, sorry, on the x-axis. So I'm going to get that cleaned up, get that working as well. In fact, I'm going to strip the whole thing down. In fact, that pin looks a bit loose in there. Maybe it's not. Anyway, I'm going to strip the whole thing down and make sure it's all working properly. I notice there's some more adjustment here. I'm guessing that's something to do with the throw as well. Or is it? Yeah, because it's fixed. It's fixed as the ram goes back. Yeah, that's interesting. So anyway, I'm going to have a play with it, work it all out. It's got a reasonable little table on it. I'm sure that will be good enough for what I want to do with it. So I'm sort of looking forward to cleaning it up and getting it going. Of course, you don't have to use the auto feed. You can just do it manually if you want. But the idea of this is you set it going, and you just leave it to do its thing. Well, when I say leave it, I don't mean go out for the day, but you know what I mean. So that's pretty much it, I think. I can't really show you any more at the moment. There doesn't seem to be a great deal of play in it. Bit of wiggle on the ram there, but that's probably just a case of adjusting the gibs. Yeah, that's just a gib adjustment, that is. I can soon sort that out. But looking at the dovetails, there's no wear on the dovetails, so I don't think this little machine has been used a great deal, and I don't expect I'll use it a great deal, but I think it's going to be a handy little addition to the workshop. Right, this is obviously the adjustment for the top slide. I assume that's called the top slide. I don't really know. I may have mentioned that before, actually. I can't really remember that either, but looks like it's got a bit of a wobble here somewhere. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. It doesn't appear to be a bent lead screw, but we'll have a look anyway. If it is, it's most likely just bent on this outside piece, so that won't be an issue for it going up and down. So there we have it. I don't think there's nothing else I can say. So I think you'll be seeing a little bit more of that once I start stripping it down and getting it all cleaned up, get a little table and everything made for it, get it mounted, get the motor on, and eventually, hopefully one day, I'll be able to get a tool in there and well, shape something. Well, I don't know what, but anyway, that's what's coming up in the future. I don't know how much interest there'll be in that, but anyway, I'm interested in it, so that's all that really matters. So anyway, thanks for watching, and catch you next time.